Hello, it's Monday night and we are starting again with a new episode of Let's Talk Invicta. I hope you enjoyed our last show, but the real show is going to happen tonight. My name is René Kogelman, but I tell you every week, the really big important man is the man behind me, and that's Mr. Wim van Buel. How are you doing, Wim, tonight?
Hello, René. Hello, viewers out there in Europe. We're happy to be back again for another episode of Let's Talk Invicta, the second episode in 2022, and we are here to present to you another beautiful lineup of 9 different styles. We have some limited editions. Jason Taylor we have a beautiful new series. I think personally, we talked about it before the show, René, already.
Yep,
personally, one of the nicest watches that Invicta ever designed and ever made. It's called the Flying Fox, named after the biggest yacht, private-owned yacht in the world. We have a Star Wars edition. In short, we have a very, very nice collection. And to be sure that you stay connected with us, I will start immediately with the first watch, René, which is model number 21894. We are starting off with the Pro Diver series, one of the best-selling series in the lineup. And we are offering this watch tonight for a very special price. The reason I picked this watch from the full lineup that we have is that I really like the color combination. It's gold tone and royal blue. I think it's a perfect color combination.
Great.
Beautiful, and it does really do justice to the looks and feel of this watch. Model number, again, 21894. I will put it in front of the close-up camera to give you a better impression than just the regular soldier shot. Here you see that we have a very beautiful royal blue sunray dial. So you see the tone of the light in the dial that makes it really special. We have a beautiful VD and very reliable VD53 movement made by Seiko for Invicta. Yeah. And the regular pricing for this watch on our website invictastores.eu is 121 euros. If you order now or within the next 24 hours, you will get this watch on your doorstep in a couple of days for the fantastic price of 69 euros. And let me tell you guys, it's a true Pro Diver, so it's a 200 meters water-resistant casing. You have your flame fusion crystal. You have your beautiful color combination, royal blue and royal gold, and the movement is made by Seiko for Invicta VD53, very reliable.
Wow. So what I like about this watch, and that was immediately when you sent me the photos for the show, and what the color blue is astonishing, and the color combination with the gold, it's really doing justice on this watch. It's really beautiful.
Yes, this is actually the reason that I had carefully selected this one, because we have many different color combinations in this series, but this Pro Diver chronograph really stands out from the crowd, if you ask me. So that's why I'm offering this watch, 21894 for 69 euros if you order now or within the next 24 hours.
So Wim, I see the bracelet and it's two-tone. It's the middle one. Is it also hand polished?
Well, it's hand polished and the sides of the band is matte finished. You're right. So it gives you a very rich impression of the watch. And please check also on the screw down pushers that we use to emphasize the water tightness of the casing, because we are talking about a 200 meters water resistant casing here. It's a true Pro Diver, mate. Really nice.
It's a beauty. So I would suggest our regular viewers know everything about this Pro Diver. So I would suggest let's move on to the next one. And this is one. I'll be back. How do you say it? So
you scare me a little, René.
Hey.
No, this is. You're right. We have a very much appreciated partnership with Star Wars Studios. Since 2 years, we are bringing Star Wars collection watches to the market, officially licensed by the Star Wars Studios, and those watches are all limited edition and all based on our regular product family. So in this case, we are talking about the Coalition Forces, the full black Coalition Forces, and we tweaked it into a Star Wars edition. In this case, it's the Darth Vader edition. So a really recognizable Star Wars watch. Very limited, 999 pieces worldwide. As you can see here, we emphasize this partnership in our Invicta stores in USA as well, and here in Europe as well. Pricing for the watch on our website, and it's a higher-end Coalition Forces watch, guys. So you understand that we are dealing with a very special series, 550 euros. I'm giving you a very special price if you order now or within the next 24 hours on our website, invictastores.eu. You just click on the watch that you like. In this case, the Star Wars 28063. Once you get to the checkout, you will see that the pricing immediately drops to 279 euros. And again, I'm going to tell you again, because we get new viewers every week, and we are very happy with that. So if you want to share our show with your friends or family, please do so. We are happy to have more viewers here in Europe. So that's why I tell you again that when you order from invictastores.eu, the pricing that you see is the pricing that you pay, because we pay for shipping, and if needed, and we are not counting on it, but if needed, we also pay for your return shipment. So feel free to order and try on your wrist back at home. And honestly, when you see this watch in real life, it's so much more impressive than on the pictures or on your screen. It's a very, very nice piece. The casing is 56 millimeters, so it's one of the bigger cases that we have in our collection. And I really love the black and black finishing. And when I say black and black, it's two-tone. We have matte finishing, we have shiny finishing, we have the studs with the Darth Vader logo. It's absolutely a fantastic piece.
So also a lot of details, because you have also the front plate of Darth Vader with the many colors. I will show you what I mean. So much detail, and this is beautiful. Yeah.
This is what Invicta is all about, René. We are invincible in detail, and we want to show it in every single watch that you buy from us. If you buy from the starting price point, you will get all your details that you want in your Invicta. But if you go to the higher end pieces, those details are more pronounced and more, on the forefront. And in this case, I really love the details as we put them for the Star Wars series.
Yeah. So I would suggest a beautiful watch, and the real Star Wars lovers, they know the price is great, and I would suggest to move on to the next watch, because we have a few beauties in our collection today. Eh? Yeah. So always, very special. Always. Yeah, yes, that's true.
The next one is by request, actually. We had a few requests after last week's show, and this one was one of them. This is a automatic pro diver. We call it the Australian monster diver, with the crown on the 4 o'clock position instead of the 3. To keep you from hurting yourself when you're underwater and you want to dive with your watch. This is a 200 meters water resistant casing, NH35A automatic movement, made by Psycho for Invicta. And when I say that, the collectors back in Europe and the collectors here in the Netherlands, they know immediately what I'm talking about. This is the yellow rotor, the signature movement that we use for automatic watches in this price range. The regular price range of this watch on our website, invictastores.eu, is 222 euros, which is already a great pricing, especially if you see the watch in real life with your stainless steel and rose stone accents on it, the beautiful, milky silver tone dial, very special, 222 euros. I'm going to give you a discount, and you can buy this watch in the coming 24 hours for the fantastic price of 99 euros. I think this is the lowest price ever for the Monster Diver, and especially for this typical color. This is a very, very special color. We only have a few. That's also one of the rules that I want to tell you when you're watching Let's Talk Invicta. If you order from us, you have to be really fast, because we bring small batches of special watches to the Let's Talk Invicta show. So in this case, you buy a beautiful Pro Diver with an automatic NH35A movement made by Psycho Instrument, especially decorated also for Invicta Watch Group, 99 euros. Go to the website now and order.
Yeah, do I see a President band over there?
Yeah, it's President, yes. President, which means that it's not only beautiful to look at, René, but it's also very comfortable to wear. It's very supple.
So, one special question. Why is the crown on the 4 o'clock position?
I told it already in the beginning, René, when you work out with your watch and you're underwater, it can hurt your wrist if the crown is on the 9 o'clock position, on the 3 o'clock position. So what they do, they put the crown on and you see that with more professional diving watches as well. They put it at the 4 o'clock position, so it will never hurt your hand or scratch your gloves if you're diving in colder water.
Yeah, and I asked this because I know you already explained it, but I asked this because we have the regular 8835A movement, but do they turn the movement a little bit to get?
They tweak the movement a little bit, and they do that because it also fits nicer in this 47 millimeter casing. You know, when the watch gets bigger, the crown can hurt you much more. So that's why we put it on the side a little bit.
Okay. Thank you very much for the explanation. I learned something myself today. Thank you very much. So, hey, let's move on.
Never too old to learn, René. Don't worry. Coming back with the next watch in the lineup, also very special, and we don't bring a lot of those watches in Europe, but I tried to get it already for a couple of times to bring it to the Let's Talk Invicta show, and I finally managed to get it into the European collection. I'm talking about the specialty series and a very, very special, we call it a capsule design, which means that the casing and the band seems like it's one piece, but the band is actually separated from the casing. And the band is made out of 2 materials. We have polyurethane and stainless steel. So the gray part in the middle is polyurethane, which makes it a little bit lighter and very comfortable to wear. Because it's a 46 millimeter, so a bigger watch. The capsule design is also emphasized by the capsule crown that you see on top, or on the side in this case, where you see the crown is also the same shape as the casing. Very, very special. And what tops it off for me, design-wise, is the beautiful royal blue mother-of-pearl dial. A very, very special color. It looks like your regular sunray dial, but if you look real closer, you see that there's a tint in the dial that shows you that you are dealing with a mother-of-pearl dial. And the one that I have here in the studio is a different color than the one that you see on TV. Here you see the one that I have in the studio. It's a little lighter, so which also explains to you that every single piece of mother-of-pearl is different. It's a product of nature. So that's why I explain that the watch that you will get to your doorstep if you order this watch can have a little different blue tone. The regular pricing for this specialty series on our website is 380 euros. And I'm able to give you a fantastic discount. If you order now or within the next 24 hours, and guys, we only have a couple of pieces in our studio. So you have to be fast or you miss out. Yes. 380 euros. If you order now, this watch is yours, and that's less than half, 149 euros. Beautiful. Wow. It's a beautiful piece, really. If you see the combination that we have of the materials and the polyurethane that also comes back from in the band, but also on the side of the bezel, you see there? Yeah. It's very, very special.
So Wim, I really need to say, when I see the picture here, what you sent me, and when I see the watch real life, so the blue is so much more brilliant than in the picture.
It's also the light here in the studio, of course, but other than that, I'm always surprised by the different tones that you find in your dial when you are dealing with a mother-of-pearl dial. It's very exclusive and very special.
So, absolutely, a great watch. Again, for how many do we have? Because I can imagine that we for this price don't have much.
I think we have 4 or 5 left now. So people are ordering already. Max is here on the content management system, so we see orders coming in.
Yes.
So thank you for that, guys. And I really want you to take advantage of the offers that we bring you to in the Let's Talk Invicta show. But it's always small quantities. And when you miss out on an offer this week, we will for sure have another offer next week. And if you have a special request, please come back to us, and we will try to put it in the show as well. Which brings me immediately to the next watch, René, because the next watch in the lineup is also by request.
Okay.
We had a lot of requests lately of people that were asking for exclusive watches, special watches with a luminescent dial. So I'm bringing you tonight the newest member of the Bolt family.
Okay.
And when I say newest, René, I have to tell you that we bring this watch into our stores only 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it's really, really brand new collection. So we bring it into our stores, and we made a reservation for the Let's Talk Invicta show.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm bringing tonight model number 364000. It's the Bolt series with a very special dial. I believe Sam sent you a picture of the that we took in the vault to show you the luminescent colors.
Yeah.
Can you put it in?
Of course. Give me a second, and there it is. Yoo-hoo!
Yes. As you can see, once you get into the dark, the dial glows in the dark, and it's very, very special. Very easy to read, and very comfortable. Let me tell you, the pricing of the watch regularly on our website, and it's brand new collection. It's 293 euros, and you have a beautiful Bolt series. I'm giving you a discount for the coming 24 hours. You can get this watch if you order now, 179 euros. Brand new collection, guys, and I will put it on my wrist and see if Max can. Can I do it like this, Max?
Yes, I see you. No problem. Thank you. Oh, it looks so much better on your wrist.
Well, it's a fantastic watch, René.
Wow.
I really think it looks fantastic on any wrist. And the reason that I say that is I really like the black and luminescent color combination. It's very special.
No,
and other than that, it's not only the dial and the finishing that makes it special. It's also the movement. It's another NH35A movement that we use for this Bolt series. So we are also talking about an automatic watch.
Okay. So very special, and for especially the illuminance is of course very special, and it's brand new collection for and already now in Let's Talk Invicta for a special price. So this is great, Wim.
I think so too, René. So 179 euros, go to the website, click on the watch that you like, go to the checkout, and the watch will be on your doorstep within the coming days. Max, I'm looking at Max, he's taking care of our logistics as well, and he will make sure that the watch will get to you in the coming days. And free of charge, by the way.
I would suggest let's go to the next one, because I'm really excited about this one. This is so special. We talked about it for the show. And take it up, Wim, because this is also one of your favorites.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, and not only this color. We have, I think we have 5 or 6 colors on our website. The one that I'm bringing here is probably one of the nicest. This is one of the nicest built watches that we ever had in our Invicta lineup. I think this is really a work of art. I saw design renderings already 2 3 years ago. But the renderings don't do justice, the pictures don't do justice. If you see the watch in real life, this is absolutely a work of art. Mm-hmm. This is so beautifully made, so well finished, so nice color combinations. We have the gunmetal, we have the gold, we have the silver, we have the black. It's absolutely stunning. The name of the watch is Flying Fox. It's a new family in the Invicta lineup. And the Flying Fox is named after the biggest private-owned yacht in the world. So the biggest private-owned yacht, and our CEO in USA is also very much involved in the marine, in the boating business. So he really loves, shipping and all that. So for this reason, he called this series the Flying Fox series. To me, it's one of the nicest watches that we ever had in the lineup. We just introduced it in our store a couple of weeks ago. 688 euros is the regular pricing.
Yes.
Model number 36837. 688. And this particular color only, I'm offering you tonight and in the coming 24 hours, because I want to get this watch into Europe. I want you to introduce to the Flying Fox family. If you order now, €399 only. And again, for me, looking at the finishing, at the materials used, at the details in this watch, this is one of the nicest watches that we ever had in our Invicta collection. €399 for a beautiful Flying Fox series. And I forgot to mention the movement that we use, René, because that's really important too. If you have a high-end watch like this, we also work with a high-end movement. In this case, it's the 8040N made by Ronda for Invicta. And the 8040N means that we have the retrograde day scale on top of the dial, which means that once the day gets to the Sunday, it jumps back to the Monday. It's a very special movement that we use.
Okay. So, and the watch of the yacht is not the yacht of Ela Lalo.
No, Mr. Lalo, he has his own collection, but this is owned by Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos,
the CEO of Amazon. Yes, yeah. It's absolutely a stunning piece. Actually, it's very actual what we're talking about, because today we had a ship going out of the Netherlands to be launched, and it couldn't go under the bridge. You saw that, René?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
So connected to that, I wanted to bring you the Flying Fox series, because it's almost the same size, this yacht.
So Wim, in our talk before the show, you showed me the special crown protector. Can you show it again, please?
Yes, I will try to do it in front of this close-up camera, René, because it's always really hard to get the footage right. But you see here this design piece that we have, this fence that we actually built. It's a crown protector. So you open it like this, and you can actually pull your crown, set the time, date, and everything. Once you're ready, you just push it, and it gets back into position.
Wow. And
talking about details, and I also want to show you the side of the casing that has the Flying Fox logo. Please check this out.
Wow, this is a beauty, Wim. You're really talking about a piece of art, but this is really a piece of art.
Yes.
So a beauty, and it's completely new in our family. And already in Let's Talk Invicta for a ridiculously low price. So dear collectors and dear watch lovers, if you want to have something special, Wim just told you, and this price, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, listen, René, this is what Invicta is all about, and this is what Let's Talk Invicta is all about. We bring special prices, we bring special requests, but we also bring special and new series, and this is one of them. This is a true novelty. And again, we're showing you pictures on TV on the screen. We are showing you live footage here from the close-up camera. But even then, it doesn't do justice. If you see this 52mm piece in real life, you immediately recognize you are dealing with a very, very special watch.
Yeah, I would suggest to move on, because I want to show one thing, Wim, please, if you allow me, because the back is also very special.
Yes, it has the Flying Fox logo. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
And again, you see the details that we have in the crown protector. You know, the little pushers, the little buttons that you see. You also see those design details in the case back.
Okay, great. All right. Yeah. So, excusez-moi. So let's move on
to the next one, which is again a special watch. I told you already in the beginning of the show, we had a few specials and a few limited pieces, and we have another limited edition coming up now, which is one watch from the Jason Taylor collection. And it has been a while that we brought a Jason Taylor watch to our Let's Talk Invicta lineup. So I'm going to explain you again who Jason Taylor is. Jason Taylor is one of the most famous American football players, member of the Hall of Fame of American football in USA, and he's absolutely a friend of the Invicta brand. He's a watch lover. He helps to design the watches. He tweaks, and he designs his own colors. He uses his own colors, and also this case we are dealing with a very new case for the Invicta lineup.
Wow.
Jason Taylor, it's a dark blue plating, a very nice color with the 8040N movement that we just saw in the Flying Fox as well. And the links that you see on the side of the casing, and actually those links are, we call it the King's link, that we use in the side of the casing to emphasize the size of the casing.
Okay.
And the casing, by the way, is 61.5 millimeters, but because of the different layers that we built, it looks a little bit smaller actually. So it does not look as big as it seems when a 61 millimeter case is mentioned. I also want to emphasize, please check on the connection that we made from the band to the casing. You see that?
Wow. Yeah. Very nice.
The construction is really, really nice and really impressive. And again, it shows you that what we are all about at Invicta, we are invincible in detail, and we are here to experiment and to work with new features and new details in our watches. And when you're talking about the Jason Taylor watch, we are also talking about the reserve collection. So the collectors out there immediately recognize that we are dealing with a very special watch. The regular pricing for this watch on our website is 552 euros. A great price for a great watch, but I'm giving you an even better price for tonight's show. If you order now or within the next 24 hours, this beautiful Jason Taylor watch will be yours for 399 euros.
Wow.
Reserve collection, 8040N Swiss Ronda movement, with the big date on the 6 o'clock position. 200 meters water resistant, sapphire crystal. I mean, everything that you want in a high-end Invicta piece is in this watch as well. 399 euros if you order now or within the next 24 hours.
But Wim, you already mentioned the size, but is it really 61 millimeters?
61, and it looks smaller to me as well, René. I was a little bit surprised, but I measured, and it was exactly 61.5 millimeters. But because of the fact that we use the King's link around the casing, it makes it look a little bit smaller.
Ah, all right. So very nicely done again for a special watch. I love the Jason Taylor watches, and they're all limited also, eh?
Yes, all limited, 999 pieces each.
All right. So
and as I told you before, quantities at Let's Talk Invicta are always limited. I always carefully select, together with our CEO in USA and our team here in Europe, to the best possible lineup for the Let's Talk Invicta show. And the only reason we can get to this lineup and get to this beautiful pricing is because of the smaller quantities and the short availability.
So, but Wim, a little compliment from my side to our designers, because I know how difficult it is for a king chains to get it rounded and around it about this case. It's astonishing how did them even could do this.
Yeah, well, listen, René, we discussed already a couple of times that how long it takes to get the final watch to the market.
Yeah.
We also from this series, I remember I saw renderings already before the COVID period. So I'm talking about 1.5, 2 years ago that I saw those watches already in progress, but they finally came out, just last month. So it shows you how much work we put in to get to the final watch. And when we get to the final watch, we also use the most exotic colors to get to the Invicta look and feel.
Yeah, it's a beauty. Also, can we call this a blue label?
No, it's not blue label. It's actually separate from the blue label series. This is actually a Jason Taylor. So
all right. So
and talking about colors, this also brings me to the next watch in the lineup, because this is also a watch that I really selected because of the color, because of the special color. I have to say, this is a watch from the Sea Vulture collection, which is a rare family within the Invicta series. We bring small batches every once in a while of special watches, and also this one is a very special series. Racing green dial and bezel, Sea Vulture series, 54 millimeters, so quite a big watch, but very, very impressive. A beautiful rubber polyurethane strap with metal inserts and with a folding clasp on the back, so not your regular buckle, folding clasp, so really special and exclusive. A rare movement as well, made by Ronda for Invicta, 7004P, which has your retrograde date on the left and your second hand on the bottom and the big date on the 1 o'clock position. Really special. 339 euros if you order on our website, but this color, this particular racing green watch, is in a special discount for Let's Talk Invicta viewers for the coming 24 hours. If you order now or within the next 24 hours, this watch will get to your doorstep for 199 euros only. And guys, it's always a matter of taste, but if you are a collector and you want something special in your collection, this is the time to order. This is a very special watch. It will probably never come back, and it's for sure not in this color combination. This is a small batches that we bring in special colors for collectors, and I'm very happy to bring one series to the Let's Talk Invicta show, and I think the rose gold and green is a fantastic color combination.
Yeah, what I also like about this watch is the date position on between 12 and 1 o'clock. Yeah,
it's a 1 o'clock position. You have the retrograde day on the left. Yeah. It's a very special movement, and again, I told you already, it's made by Ronda. Yeah. 7004 BP actually, which shows you that we are really determined to work with this Swiss movement manufacturer. We are registered partners from them, and we develop movements together with them to get to special series like this.
All right, a real beauty, and I would suggest let's move on to the next one. What are we doing?
And the next one is the last one.
Ah, all right, already?
Yes.
Oh.
Time flies when you're having fun, René.
That's true. That's true.
René, every week we ask our viewers to come back to us with suggestions, with special requests. And this is also the way we got to this last watch in the lineup, because we had actually a similar watch in last week's show, in last Thursday's show, actually, it's only a few days ago, in the rainbow plated version. And I had immediately during the show, I had a request on my Facebook page for this particular watch in red. So you have your carbon fiber in red, black casing, black bracelet, and carbon fiber inserts in the band as well. You see that?
Yeah, beautifully done.
Very, very well done. It's just from the Speedway series, 48 millimeters. For collectors out there, immediately know that we are dealing with new collection here. That is also really a brand new series for the 21-22 collection. Speedway, 48 millimeters with VD54 Japanese movement made by Psycho for Invicta. 241 euros is the regular pricing on our website, invictastores.eu. If you order now, you just go to the Let's Talk Invicta tab. There you see the full lineup from tonight's show. I hope they're all still available, so you can still order if you want. But this particular one, if you click it, you will see that the pricing drops to 129 euros. A fantastic price for a fantastic watch, if you ask me.
Yeah. So is also the dial, is it also carbon fiber or only the studs? Yeah.
No, the stud and the dial is carbon fiber, and what I really like is that we built the sub dials actually into the dial. So you have your dial, the carbon fiber dial, and the stud, the sub dials are different material and a little bit higher raised on the dial as well, and it gives you the impression that you're looking at a car dashboard or something, and that immediately shows you the connection of Speedway series and car industry.
Okay, so and what also is very nicely done is about the subdials, this black band around it, and you see the same band also on the edge of the dial. Very nice done.
Yeah. Listen, again, I can mention a couple of times during the show, we are all about details here at Invicta. So also this watch, we can talk about it forever, but we only have a few available, guys, and we only have a few for this 129 euros. There's more color executions on the website. Those are available for the regular pricing, but only this red and black model number 36271 is available for 129 euros.
Okay, so this was our last show, our last watch again for today. So
yes.
Do you have?
No, we'll be back for next week. I'm working on the collection for next week already, René. We talked about it already before. So for sure we will have a nice lineup again. We are back to you next Monday, same time, same place, 8 o'clock. If you have special requests, don't forget to mention on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube channel, wherever. And please share our show if you like it with your friends, family, and we all give them the opportunity to order from Let's Talk Invicta. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
See you next week.
Thank you very much, and I would say bye bye, zwaai zwaai.